And welcome to tonight's class. Appreciate everyone showing up. We do have some things to discuss, especially specifically rules. There's some things that have changed that I basically learned to myself. We're going to start with MD rules, also the project rules, and there's another one to let y'all know about as well. Okay, so can anybody tell me what MD2 is?
Usage.
That's right. What is the punishment for MD2 being firearm usage?
Well,
Nope. Try again.
dismissal.
That's right. Dismissal. So being a medic, you are not to have your gun out at any time, anywhere. If you have your gun out, you're pointing it at someone or you're shooting at someone. Mostly if you're shooting at someone with your gun out, and you're a medic and you're in your scrubs, it doesn't matter if you're out. Doesn't matter where you're out outside of the HP. The only place you're allowed to shoot your gun as a medic in your scrubs is the NRP zone. But anywhere else other than that, it will be on.
Where's RP zone?
So what?
Where's RP zone at?
Oh, it's the NRP zone. It's the PvP, the territories. There's a few of them. They're on your map. You can go to. But other than the NRP zone, if you're outside of that blue line and you've got your gun out shooting it, that's automatic dismissal. If you
you talking about where they be shooting people in the little parking lot?
So what now?
You talking about that? It's like a rectangle, like a blue line all around the circle.
Yes. So if it's a blue line around the buildings.
Okay, I got you.
Yep. So there's that. Can anybody tell me what MD7 is?
Gang house rules. Gang association and criminal activities.
That's correct. Used to, we were told that you could ride in a car with a gang member. Scratch that. You're not to be caught riding in a vehicle with any gang member whatsoever, no matter the reason. Now, if you're wanting to sell or buy a car, you can meet them at the place that you can meet them at the used dealership, and that's where that can take place. Other than that, no one is to be riding in the vehicle with a gang member. Period. Okay, so can anybody tell me what MD12 is?
Improper use of tasers.
That is correct. And what is the punishment for that?
Dismissal.
That is correct. If you are using your taser for anything other than medical reasons and without the proper macros, and it is caught on body cam, you will be dismissed. No questions asked. So also here's another one for you guys. MD8. Can anybody tell?
Disrespectful conduct to employees, higher ups, even people coming in.
That is correct. And what is the punishment for that?
Dismissal based on leadership's decision.
Also, what else is the punishment for that? Yes. So, I'll go ahead and tell you. If y'all dismiss me, Lord mercy. If y'all disrespect myself or my DCPs, which we make up the leadership of the faction. If you disrespect any one of us, which is, I'm Jackie DeCarlos, my 3 DCPs is Alyssa Darren, Miss Zaria, and Cindy Minnie. If you disrespect any one of them, that will be an automatic dismissal. So please be mindful of how you respond to certain things, not to have an attitude, not to be hateful, or just out of character. There's no reason for it. We're here to help you guys. We're here to help you guys learn. to teach you what you need to be taught. We're here to help you grow as a team. We're not looking for disrespect. Um, so just remember that. Um, and also, even in the lobby. If you have a gang member or what have you come, a gang member or civilian come in to the lobby, say you're behind a desk. If they are speaking disrespectfully to you, do not react by feeding them back the same type of attitude in a certain manner. If they are being disrespectful to you and you do not like it, come to floor 2 or floor 0. If there's a higher up on the floor, I promise you, if someone is disrespecting y'all, we will step up. I know I definitely will. Because we're not going to deal with gang members or civilians disrespecting our staff. Y'all are doing what y'all are supposed to be doing by selling them medkits and pills. So, most definitely. Also, this goes along with, what is MD1, y'all? What is MD1?
If you have applied medical assistant without justified reasons or P reason.
That is correct. If you have a gang member coming up, talking disrespectful to you, cussing you out, or what have you, as long as they don't have their guns out, the easiest and quickest way to get rid of that, sell them a med kit and pill, or whatever they ask for, and they should be on their way. If they continue, go ahead.
What if our siblings, the gang member,
So what?
What if we got siblings that's a gang member?
If you got symbol as a gang member?
Siblings, like a brother or a sister.
Well, I mean, that's fine, but you're still in the lobby. We're going to keep it professional and respectful at all times. If they come up,
I'm talking about the cars. You can't. You said we can't be in the car with them.
No, you cannot. That matter of fact, they didn't used to be strict, but it does change now. You cannot. That now, if they want to drop their tag so they can ride with you, that's fine. But if they have a tag over their head and they're in a gang, you're not to be getting in a car with them. We've had a medic actually get caught doing that, and that's what's changed that. So there will be no more riding with a gang member. Also, so MD1, yes, it is refusal to provide medical assistance. It doesn't matter if they're being disrespectful to you. Like I said, the quickest way to get rid of them a lot of times is sell them what they need. And as hard as it is, it's best to just bite your tongue. If you want to, and here's another thing. While you're in the lobby, or even outside in the world, have your body cams on. And it doesn't work just by it does not work just by dropping a macro for body cam. If you have a screen recorder on your phone, and if you do not, you can download one. You need to have your screen recorder on at all times while you're in the lobby or outside in the world. Trust me, it will save your skin if you have done nothing wrong and someone else is causing criminal acts towards you. You definitely want to have it on for that.
How do you turn that on?
Okay, so you got a iPhone, correct?
Yes.
You're going to scroll. Well, someone else with iPhone might be able to explain it to you better. Cause I don't have an iPhone, so you should be able to scroll down on your screen where it shows your volume and stuff like that. There should be an option for body cam for the screen recorder. I know it's not the way it is for my phone, so you just definitely want to have your body cams on at all times. Trust me, I've got mine on 24/7. I'm always I keep them for days until it tells me I need to, get rid of something. And if it's been a few days and there's nothing I need to save or keep, I can delete all my videos. So let's remember that. So unless they have their guns out. Now here's another thing. If they have their guns out and they refuse to put their guns away, they're not to get a med kit or pill. It's simple as that. They already know the rules anyways. A lot of times will already put their guns away before they get to the desk. Some of them's not thinking about it, so you just have to remind them nicely, ask them nicely to put their guns away. And also another thing to look out for is emotes or dances. They'll come up and think that they're going to be able to fool you with an emote or a dance. That's why you pay attention before they get to the desk if they have their guns out. If they are doing an emote or a dance, you can ask them to stand still without an emote to see if they have the guns out. And if they do not do so, then they do not get a med kit. Because if you see that they've got a gun in their hands before they do the emote, then evidently, most likely, they still got their gun. They've done that to me before. They'll get mad at you for it. They'll cuss you out for it, but you're doing the right thing. So, some of them don't want to follow by the rules, and a lot of them will. So there's that. Also, that brings me to this. So the only reason you would have to not sell medkits or pills is if they have their guns out. That's it. That's all. And so, also, who's to be going out the front door?
White coats only.
That is correct. White coats only. No scrubs whatsoever to be going out the front door. You're not to be out in the front parking lot either. You're not to be hanging out in the front parking lot. You're not to be performing as green scrubs. You're not to be performing CPR outside of HP Anywheres. You will get your CPR. I know it's on your task, but you will get that done once you hit your white coat. Your white scrubs. My apologies. So once you hit your white scrubs, you will have your training then, and that will be completed. And so, say what, Miss Melody?
Oh, I was just typing earlier because you were asking like someone with an iPhone to explain what it looks like. And I was typing it so I didn't have to interrupt you.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So yeah, so no one is to be performing CPR outside HP. No one's to have their guns out. Do not be disrespectful to anyone at any time. If you have a problem, we also have HR here. We have an HR department. And if something's bothering you or someone's making you feel uncomfortable in the lobby, you don't have to stand there and take it. You can go to floor 2 or go to floor 0 and take yourself a break. If one of us are not on the floor, that's what also the Discord is for as well. You can get a hold of us if no one else is available, and that's what also the body cams are for as well. So just remember that. Another thing is, here's a new thing I just learned myself. NRP zone. Okay. If y'all go on also vacations as well. If y'all are on vacation, also it's only blue scrubs and up that can go on vacation. Nowhere in between there. So if you are in an NRP zone, no, better yet, if you go on vacation as a medic, you're not to be in the NRP zone. That is not allowed. You cannot be doing that. I did not know this till just the other day. Yeah. So, most definitely. If you're on vacation, do not be in an NRP zone. Also, there will be no reviving anyone in an NRP zone. And so, can anybody tell me what places are that you're not to be performing CPR as well when you're doing CPR response calls?
Oh no, HP, back to HP.
Army base, gang houses, green zones.
That is correct. So you're not to be doing it at the NRP zones, gang houses, green zones, the army base. And there's one more. Can anybody tell me that?
Cargo.
Cargo, correct. So most definitely you want to stay away from them places if you get a call. Those are the places you want to avoid at all cost. And so because there's so much. Also, so yeah, most definitely. No NRP zone if you're on vacation. Another thing with a vacation. If you go on a vacation, it doesn't matter if it's a 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, or 7 days. There is a 2-week cooldown. you're not to be going on vacation for another 2 weeks. So just remember that. Also keep in mind too, it's only blue scrubs and up that can go on vacation. And then let's see, what else is there? Is there anything else that can be mentioned by DCPs? Miss Alyssa or Miss Aria or Miss Annie? Is there anything that I could be missing here? Okay, so so make sure you're being respectful to each other. Also, MD9. What is MD9?
Non-compliance of orders.
That is correct. If you have a higher up or a scrub higher than you asking you to do something HP related, whether it's in the lobby or outside, and if you have any doubts about it, or you just feel concerned about it, you can come up to a white coat or someone else that's even higher, and ask them about it, and they will let you know. But I'm pretty sure my medics, y'all can turn all those walkies off. Hey, Muka. Yeah, radio off, please. So, sir, Mr. Muka, please turn the radio off. Anyway, so if you're being told by a higher up not to be doing something, then immediately you need to stop doing what you're doing. And so there's that. Do not refuse to be obedient to any change of commands. That will end you up in a rep. Same as the disrespectful conduct. Everyone can turn their mics, your walkie-talkies off. So there's all that. Is there any questions that y'all may have about the rules? And anything mentioned?
No, thank you.
Any green scrubs got any questions? Or any white coats got any questions? Or any blue scrubs?
She's up here, Chucky.
Yeah, she's up here. So that takes for tonight's class. Just keep that in mind. Also remember that these classes and meetings are mandatory. They are a requirement for ranking up as well, depending on what rank you are. So just be mindful of that. I do keep up with who comes and who does not. So we are good for now in this class tonight. So just remember, guys, if you have your guns, do not be having them out outside HP. Do not be shooting anyone. Because if I receive body cam, it's going to be... No, Scott, we're going to get you worked out, okay? We're definitely going to get you... We're going to get you situated, Scott. So just make sure if you got guns, do not have them out as medics. I don't like having to get reps. I don't like having to get dismissals. So please, in all situations, refrain from doing something that you should not do. Be respectful and professional at all times. That's what we ask. Other than that, we're excited to have everyone here. I appreciate you all for the work y'all do and the work y'all are going to do. So that'd be all. So before everyone leaves, I want all the scrubs to come up front, so that way y'all can get y'all's bonus.